Wow.
You excited?
Okay, we just see everything.
My wife. My wife.
My husband.
My wife.
My husband.
But not your hands like that.
The most remarkable moment in life is when you meet the person who makes you feel complete. The person with whom you share a bond so special that you can't imagine spending another day of your life without. I know how deeply these two care for and love one another, and I feel privileged to be here today among all of you as witness of their commitment to a lifetime of love for one another.
I heard that giggle.
What'd you say?
I heard that giggle. Am I allowed to look now?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, I wanted a hug all morning. Now I can breathe a little bit. Now I can breathe a little bit.
Are you nervous?
That part was probably the hardest part.
It looks good.
Samantha Emma, Pookie. It has been an adventure from the beginning. From the first time you met my family and learned how well I drive, and my knowledge of the back roads home, to the night you ran from the bar to my apartment to tell me you love me. And now having our first child, Oakley, and our first house to build our family in, I could not be more excited to see where life takes us. In life, there will always be good times. You have always been a dreamer, always looking forward to our next adventure, and with that, I know a list of to-dos for me to take on. If you recall the night we met, we spent the whole night talking about who we are and where we hope to end up. Quite a serious conversation to be having after just meeting someone. But it was then that you told me about your past. You even said that boys were the worst and you would never trust them again. My response to this was, I'll prove you wrong. To this, I vow to always be in your corner, your partner in crime, your best friend, and your teammate, forever and always. I love you to the moon and back, Bubba. Thank you guys, thank you.
To the man I love the most, Dawson. I have written many variations of these words, and every time I do, I recall another reason for why I love you. I have tried my hardest to refrain from writing about the beginning of our story, but I feel like it is too important to leave out. As you know, I wasn't in the greatest headspace when we first met. I was a hopeless romantic with a broken heart. I wanted absolutely nothing to do with any sort of relationship with anyone. However, the universe had other plans for me the night that we first met. It seemed like time had stopped for a moment and our two souls had finally found each other again in this lifetime. But what I wasn't prepared for what was ahead. I was so lost and confused, and I did the only thing I knew how to do to manage my feelings. I wrote to you. On August 18th, 2018, I wrote, I know what I deserve, and you've shown me so far that it still deserves to be you. And ever since this moment, you have proven to me that I am deserving of the love that I have always dreamed of. I know I have said it in the past. If I could go back and rewrite part of my story, I would, but I thought more about it, and I will take it all back, because if I didn't, it would have taken me longer to find you. With all my love, to the moon and back, your wife, almost, Pookie.
Not long ago, I asked Samantha why she loved Dawson. She replied, because he's just like you. At first, I thought that was a little creepy, but I came to realize that who better to marry your daughter than someone like yourself? Someone who loves to see her smile, loves to watch her crack herself up when she hears the latest dad joke, and wants to see her happy forever. Sam and Dawson, I love you both very much. Thank you so much for bringing our families together and your experience what true love can really bring. May this be the beginning of your happily ever after.
He doesn't want to look at me.
Group hug?
Oh, where's Christina? Love you.
Hi! Hi!
Aw, we love you.
You'll have to come to see me when I get home.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Get well soon.
Yeah, hope you get better soon.
Thank you, so do I.
Yeah. We love you.
Love you.
Yeah, I love you both very much.
Aw.
And please be careful.
Yes, ma'am.
And now, by the power vested in me by the Christian Harvest Church, it is my honor and delight to declare you husband and wife. Dawson, you may kiss your bride. I am very pleased to present the newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Dawson Arnold.
When Dawson would come home, him and Sam weren't afraid to show their love for each other. They'd sneak kisses on the couch, in the kitchen. They'd hold hands and tell each other just how much they loved one another. And to this day, I'll always make a disgusted face. But watching them and seeing the love that they share is the exact love that my siblings and I watched my parents have growing up.
Yeah, we're doing a prom pic.
Now, Dawson, I just want to tell you how much you mean to me. Dawson, without you as my best friend, I'd be absolutely lost. You're kind, attentive, understanding, and one of the most selfless men I've ever met in my life.
Samantha, you have been there for me through everything, and I am so happy that you walked into my life when you did. And Dawson, I want to thank you for walking into Samantha's life and showing her what love is really about, because while doing that, you made me believe in true love again as well.
So, Dawson and I, we met in the 90s. We're 2 years apart. And throughout our childhood, I made sure he did not forget that. Because an older brother is to be someone the younger brother looks up to. Someone he thrives to be like. And I truly hope I've done some of those things for you. But to be honest, for some of those things, the roles are flipped. Because I've been looking up to you. For a while now. To have the pure soul that doesn't care what others think. My hopes are that someday you guys will have a few munchkins running around in your backyard to where one of them gets mad and finds a rusty pitchfork and is chasing down their older brother just like we were. So I'd like to raise a toast to pitchforks, little brothers, and the newlyweds. Thank you.
I get this
So without further ado, it's time for the vows. The bride and groom have each shared their own written vows privately earlier today.
No, we didn't yet. We're gonna read them here.
Oh, all right. Change of plans.
Sorry, Dad.
No, it's all right. So,
Everyone looks so good.
I'm gonna get my fucking shit together.
You're mic'd up, Dad.
I know I am, but that's me, so.
Should Mom go get us?
Thank you.
Oh, we're still.
You got that?
Did you get Dawson? Dawson. Here. Can I have all the ladies on Sam's side?
Married. Yes, we love it.
Oh my God! What the heck?
Pushes her down. Oh, beautiful.
Whoa.
That's a classic.
I've seen it. Oh my
Really hard for you.
Okay, that was good. Are we good?
Corey, look around. Like, I'm gonna be like this.
Oh, what's happening?
Don't look